Hello, happy to see you again. Today I would like to talk about the Chinese food, hot pot. But before we start, I would like to introduce the Chinese food culture or eating habit first. China is big and we have 34 regions and every region has its own special food. But normally, inside China, they have a saying. The people in the north, they prefer the wheaten food, like all kinds of steamed bun, noodles, dumplings, and they prefer the salty flavor food. The people in the south, they prefer the rice. Also, they prefer the light food and the sweet and sour flavor. And the people in the north and in the south, they have the different way of cooking the meat and the veg. Also, they use the very different ingredients as well. What I said is just a general introduction. So we have all kinds of food, but why I talk about hot pot today? Because hot pot is really very popular nowadays and it's all over the whole China. The most people can accept and like hot pot. So if you ask me, is the hot pot the most popular food inside China? Maybe my answer is yes, because everywhere I go, I can find the hot pot restaurant. And I guess most foreigner people, maybe you don't have tried the hot pot, you must heard the hot pot. Or maybe some people they don't know what hot pot food is. Let me show you a video. So this is a Chinese hot pot. Normally it's a big pot. Sometimes it's round, sometimes it's square. And we call it hot pot bottom. Normally, it's the plain water with some ingredients like tomato, potato, mushroom, spring onion, ginger, and also if you like spicy, you can choose the spicy one. And if you go to a hot pot restaurant, you choose a hot pot bottom first, and then you can choose all kinds of meat and all kinds of vegetables. Choose what you like. And you put all the veg and meat to the boiling hot pot bottom and then take out to dig in the sauce. We call it hot pot condiment. That's the soul of the hot pot. Look at this picture. There's all kinds of hot pot condiment you can choose by yourself. Normally, they have lots of little plates or little bowls. You choose one, and then you can put anything you like to stir it. So this one is my favorite. It's the peanut butter sauce and the sesame and a little bit red pepper and 香菜. So this one is a little bit spicy. Spring onion and ginger garlic. It's too strong for me. This is for the people who really likes spicy food. I showed the 3 kinds of hot pot condiment. It's kind of like a buffet. You can design your owns. And why hot pot? I think there has 2 main reasons the hot pot are so popular these days. First, the hot pot can take care all the people who go to a meal because it has all kinds of meat and all kinds of vegetable, so anyone can choose what they like. So it means in one meal you have more choice, like the hot pot bottom and hot pot condiment all provide all kinds of possible choice. And for the meat, normally we have the all kinds of fish and beef. These are common for the hot pot, and all kinds of vegetable you can think about it. So if a family or the friends go to have a meal, normally the hot pot is a good choice. And the second reason I think is nowadays the people prefer the healthy food. In China, our tradition way to cook the meal is frying, like we fried rice, fried noodle, and fried all kinds of meat and veg together. And normally it's a little bit greasy. So you eat hot pot, normally it's a boiling food and just dig the sauce. So it's more healthy than the traditional cooking way. Now let me take you to a hot pot restaurant. I just went there last week with my daughter and my cousin and her daughter. In fact, I never been to that hot pot restaurant. It's very famous. My daughter went there because she been invited several times to her friend's birthday party. So she asked me before she start school, can I take her to have a hot pot? So I agreed. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is a hot pot we went to, 海底捞. This maybe is the #1 brand hot pot restaurant in China. And in London and New York, they have restaurant there. So if you are in these 2 cities, maybe you heard and maybe you have already tried. And Haidilao is not just for their food, especially famous for their extreme customer service. For example, most time when it's meal time, you go to the restaurant, you have to wait. So while you are waiting, they provide all kinds of free service. Like as a lady, maybe they can do your nails and they will polish your shoes or maybe give you a massage. Also, they provide all kinds of fruit drinks, and snacks while you are waiting. All these are free. They also can take care of your kids. They are very famous about the service. So let's go inside. So this is our table. Before I went, I already ordered a Happy Family package. So we don't need to order separately by ourselves. It's all a set meal. It saved lots of time. Because we have 2 kids with us, so we choose the hot pot bottom. One is tomato and one is spicy, and the other 2 are just plain water. The kids maybe want to boil something like egg. So our Happy Family package including the shrimp, fish, beef, pork, and a crumble food, and 1 soybean food, and 3 veg, also a noodle and a dessert. So all this cost me 269 RMB. It's around $38 or 30 pounds. What's on the picture now are all kinds of the little snack, appetizers, and some fruit, and all kinds of condiments. And all these are free, I mean, including in the meal, all unlimited supply. So in the hot pot restaurant, not just this one, the other hot pot restaurant as well. So this is kind of part of the fun of the meal for the kids. They like to go to get the all kinds of hot pot condiment and other appetizers. They want to cook by themselves. Normally at home, like their age, they don't have the chance to do this. The restaurant provide other service as well, like the glasses cover, the phone, bags, and the apron in case the food and the liquid splashing out, to protect your equipments and clothes. Let's see the most wonderful part. So when we almost finish our meal, normally the waiter or the staff will come to ask about our main food, how we want to eat it. So let's see how they make the noodle. Wow, this is a magical doll. It's just a flower doll, and the staff can make. The staff use a magic doll to make our noodles. So it's a wonderful performance, right? So this is our noodle. And this took around 2 minutes to do it. And while he was doing it, I asked him how long he learned this pulling the noodle skill. He said 1 to 2 years, and he is a noodle man in this restaurant. I have to say, right, it was a good performance, but I was really worrying the noodle will break and drop to the floor, but it didn't. He really has the skill. And this noodle, we call it cooling noodle. It's a kind of popular in China in a normal restaurant, but they don't do this kind of performance. I mean, the cooling noodle, the handmade noodle is popular because it tastes very chewy. And he even asked us, we would like the very thick or very thin noodle. He can make it differently. And it needs 2 minutes to boil before you eat. So this is somebody is having the birthday celebration in the hot pot restaurant. So this is one very special and famous service of this restaurant as well. That's why lots of people celebrate their birthday here, because if you celebrate your birthday here, they provide a gift, and they provide everyone who come here some little gift and snack, and the staff sing a song and maybe dance for you. So in my video, the table is next to us, and the 2 staff are singing a song to the people who is celebrating the birthday, and another staff just show a big card, happy birthday. And that day, I think at least 5 tables are birthday celebration. Anyway, for me, I really don't fancy this way because it will make me feel a little bit embarrassed to celebrate birthday in the kind of public place and with lots of strangers. But some people do enjoy this kind of environment, lively environment. They think it's a birthday or it's a party. It should be lively. So it's just a choice. So this is another restaurant. And other restaurant near the hot pot we went to. And it seems they don't have the good business like the one we went to. Because I knew it was always busy, so I ordered on the internet, and that day we went very early, 11 o'clock. So when we went there, it's not that busy, but from my video, you can tell before we left, it's all full. I think that restaurant has 30 to 40 tables, almost full. They always have good business. Anyway, the food was nice and the kids were very happy, even though they didn't eat that much, but they did had lots of fun. And that day they served us. They went to get the hot pot condiments and the little snacks appetizer for us. And they were really enjoying put the food in the boiling hot pot bottom. And my daughter even told me, you put the meat, so you count 20 seconds and you must take it out to put it in your bowl. 20 seconds is the best time to taste the meat. She knew better than me. Anyway, they enjoyed going there. They enjoyed served us. They enjoyed cooking food by themselves. That was a good meal. And before we leave, each kid get a bag of snack with their own logo on it. In fact, my family, we don't go out to eat often, and especially for the hot pot. My husband is British, and if you ask his opinion about hot pot, he always say hot pot is nice, but it's not for me because first, the hot pot restaurant is always very lively and steaming. And second, I always said to other people, I cannot believe I paid my own food and I have to cook by myself. So that's two reasons he is not that fancy hot pot. So after my video, would you like to go to try hot pot? Okay, bye bye. See you soon.